Hi, I am back. I know it's been like 3 months since I've done my last video, but yeah, I kind of just been here chilling in the quarantine. Basically, this is how I've been looking every day. I already worked from home full time, like my full time job. Um, so that hasn't changed. My kids are out of school. My 3-year-old doesn't go to school anyways. But my 10-year-old, of course, is out of school. So she's been doing online learning, which that was challenging the first few weeks when that started. But I think this past week she did a good job with keeping up with her work. But yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've done a video, even before this whole quarantine business. It's it's just been a long time. So I kind of just wanted to just talk about some things that's been going on in the travel industry. As you guys may realize, not too many people are traveling right now. So I'm pretty sure you guys are probably asking, what's going on? Like, what kind of things are you doing? How's business going? So I wanted to go ahead and talk about that today. This is my little buddy right here. Why you look at me like that? No, this is Mari. How old are you?
10.
What grade are you in?
5th.
How has things been going with you this quarantine? How do you feel about it?
No school.
Is that a good thing or bad thing for you?
Both.
Why is it good? Or why is it bad? First, let's say, why is it bad?
I don't like coronavirus.
Okay. That's a good reason. So why is it a good thing?
Because I don't like school.
She's just like me, y'all. Like, neither one of us like school, but we're always so good at it. Like right now, she has straight A's, and I was the same way too. I graduated valedictorian of my high school, and I still didn't like school. I went to college still. I graduated 3.8. Didn't like it. I was just always good at it. But yeah, she just wanted to say hi. Bye now. She didn't know I was going to be asking her some questions. She's so cute. But yeah, so I know some people probably are, I had some valid questions too. People were asking me, is it a good idea to still join the business? Dealing with this travel ban. Well, it's not really a travel ban per se, but people aren't traveling because, like, what is the point? Everything is closed, right? I think the other day, I think Florida reopened its beaches. I don't think that's a good idea per se, but I mean, to each his own. But the Strip, Las Vegas is closed. I had people canceling trips, rescheduling. I was dealing with that about a month ago. So that was kind of stressful. I had a client, even before the actual cruise. Okay, so I had a client going on a cruise before it canceled, which that just happened, where they canceled the cruises for June. She wanted to go ahead and just cancel it anyways, which is understandable. She canceled it and she wanted to reschedule it. That was a little frustrating. I mean, it wasn't the client's fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, actually. It was just, Carnival I was on hold for hours twice. And I got it canceled and rebooked it. Unfortunately, the rebooking, the commission on it was a lot less because the new cruise that she wanted to take is in September, and the the old cruise was in June, so the prices in June are a little bit higher than they are in September. So since the price is lower for even though it was the same cruise, I didn't. Um, I get the lesser commission because the cruise is cheaper. If that makes any sense. Now, if she would have paid for her cruise in full already for June, then I would have been able to keep my commission, but that wasn't the case. She didn't pay it in full yet. So I was a little bummed out about that, especially doing all that work, all that extra work that I don't usually do, and then getting paid so little. But, um, honestly, I've still, not in the last few weeks, but the beginning of, what is it? It's April. Yeah, like the beginning of March, middle of March, people were still, saying we're still requesting trips to be booked. People are still very interested in traveling. Of course, they're just not doing it now, but people, they want me to book their trips for next year and things like that. However, I think I am going to officially retire from booking trips because honestly, I realized since starting this business, I really don't like booking trips for other people. I mean, it's nothing wrong with the clients per se. It becomes a headache for me. I like to book my own trips. I want to be my own headache, and that's why I like this business too, because I give people the opportunity to be their own headache. They join the travel business and they can book their own trips at a, discounted rates, and that's kind of where I would like to have my focus. Anyways, I honestly haven't been working the business as hard as I was before. Not because of this quarantine. It was actually even before the quarantine. I was just kind of dealing with some personal things, and a lot of things got pushed to the side, including my travel business, including this channel. I haven't been given updated videos or anything, just for my own mental health. Like, I'm still there for my team. If they come to me with questions, email, text, or anything, I still make sure that I'm available for them. Because how fair would it be for me to bring someone on and then not help them, just because of my own mental problems. Sounds so bad, mental problems, but yeah. So I wouldn't do anything like that. But I just been kind of chilling. I mean, I still work it. Like, I'm still like I said, I'm still helping people. Like, I still advertise for it. We still have weekly calls that we do, weekly opportunity calls where we talk about the business and opportunity. I still do that every week. So I'm still involved, just not as much as I was. And hopefully I'll get my drive back. I'm hoping I would. I don't think I'm going to book travel anymore. I just don't want to deal with the long wait calls or people changing their minds. And for an example, I had a client that I was on the phone with him for an hour. We were trying to figure out where he wanted to go because he didn't know if he wanted to go to Barbados or if he wanted to go to it wasn't Jamaica, or it was Mexico, Barbados, and possibly back to Punta Cana, because I had booked this trip before to Punta Cana, and we were on the phone for a while, and I found some good prices for him, and then I think, was it the next day or maybe even like an hour later, he was like, oh, never mind. I'm like, what do you mean, never mind? We just spent all this time on the phone, which is why I originally had started charging people, that $15 to $25 deposit fee before I do any work. But I decided to not charge him because, he was a prior client of mine. So I'm like, you know what? I trust him, but I probably shouldn't have. And I wasted a lot of time, and things like that kind of makes me not want to book travel. But of course, there's ways around it. Like, I know people who just love booking travel in this business. They just love it. They just enjoy it. That's just something that I just don't enjoy doing. I still love the business, and I still love to be able to travel for less. I love to do that. And I can't wait until I can travel again. I need to be on someone's beach, okay? So with that being said, no, I don't really book travel that much anymore, and I don't plan on it. I do plan on still staying in the business, and I do still plan on helping people. If I book travel, it might just be for like a cruise because those are pretty simple to book, or all inclusive resorts. Those are pretty simple. If I feel like doing it, I have to really feel like doing it. Because I do still work full time, and I'm also trading the stock market that I haven't stopped doing. Um, I haven't been studying the trade like I usually am. Like I said, these past few months, I've kind of been trying to get my mental health together. And of course, it doesn't help that much having to be stuck in the house now. um, I'm just trying to get my motivation back for things. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I do not believe travel is going anywhere at all. It's just on pause for a minute, guys. It's coming back. It's probably gonna skyrocket. Okay, as soon as these stay-at-home orders are lifted, which people are talking about lifting them. May 1st or starting the beginning of May. Not sure if that's a good idea, but we'll see. So I don't want anybody to think that travel is going anywhere. I feel like this business is still going to be here. And if you're still interested in booking travel for others, like, join me. I'll be here too. I'll be here to help you. And like I said, people are still contacting me wanting me to book their future travel. So I'm more so pushing them off. Well, I don't want to say pushing them off, but I refer them to people on my team because I tell them that, I just don't book this kind of travel. Domestic travel, I don't do. Like I said, I'll do cruises and all inclusives, but at this point, I don't have time for it right now. So I will refer them to people on my team. What else did I want to address? All right. So yeah, that's basically it. Yes, the travel industry has definitely slowed down. There's not as many people traveling, so that comes with the territory. But is traveling gone forever? Absolutely not. Not even just for vacations. Honestly, more recently, I've actually still see people traveling. They're not necessarily for vacations, but to see family, for funerals, for work. People are still now traveling. So, that just goes to show that traveling is still essential, and it's not going anywhere. Will it slow down? Has it slowed down? Yes. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm here all day at home. I work from home and have my business from home, and I trade from home. I might leave the house for groceries for food, but that doesn't happen that often. My husband doesn't really want me to go. I have asthma, so don't really know. I don't think that this COVID and asthma will really go together, especially pneumonia. I know for sure pneumonia because I've had pneumonia before, and asthma just did. I was hospitalized for a week when I had pneumonia. So don't want that. So yeah, just stay safe out there. And I'm here. So happy travels. Happy future travels. Don't do it now. Bye.